20 towns in 20 days, spending the day today in New Haven. Of course, a city known for pizza, a world-famous university, and so much more.
But the Elm City almost had to change its nickname. What? Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland found out why.
For some, it's pizza that put New Haven on the map.
First time I tried it, it's good. I saw it on the internet.
Like the big three of Pepe's, Sally's, and Modern.
Oh, it's the best. It's thin crust, it's old-fashioned.
For others, New Haven is synonymous with the Ivy League campus that dates back to more than 300 years.
First things about New Haven, Elm City, pizza, Yale.
And then there's that nickname, the Elm City, which started to take root way back in the late 1600s.
In 1686, the first two elms were planted as a gift to Reverend James Pierpont, who was the minister of the First Church, which is today the Center Church on the Green. Still stands.
Jason Bischoff-Worstall with the New Haven Museum tells us 100 years later, it really took off when James Hillhouse started the first public planting program in the U.S., planting elms around the green and the city.
He kicked off this idea, and it was really revolutionary at the time, and it created this canopy of beautiful elm trees that New Haven became known for.
In the 1800s, New Haven grew, and so did those elms. But thanks to the hurricane of 1938, along with Dutch elm disease, many of those big, beautiful elms would get wiped out by the 1950s.
New Haven's namesake kind of disappeared. We lost most of these original elm trees.
That is until the 1980s, when the New Haven Garden Club raised money to once again plant elms around the green, restoring a nickname and making sure the Elm City would be just that for generations to come.
This campaign in the 1980s was so important because it brought back the elms, and there was actually a time where there was a discussion. It's like, should we be called the Elm City anymore because we don't really have any elm trees?
If you want to learn more about the Elm City's history, the New Haven Museum is now open 3 days a week, though you need to make reservations. We've got the information and the link on the Channel 3 app. Reporting in New Haven for 20 towns, Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.